Hey, what's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Should we go in here or out there?
You want some tea? I got some
yeah.
chai. I got chai tea or black tea.
You got chai tea or black tea? Alright, so I'm over talking to this fella here in the Hammond Park neighborhood. And you can introduce yourself or not. Stay anonymous if you want.
I'm Jonathan.
Alright, I'm talking to Jonathan, and I was curious because he lives right in the spot where there was a shooting just recently. I think a killing, actually.
Yeah, that's shit. That's my phone.
Okay.
Oh.
I can pause it if you need.
Hello?
Now the sounds of Winco.
Couches fixer before?
Well,
if I have a friend and I come over to his house and I'm in his kitchen and I see him backhand his kid and then kick his dog, you may say that's between him and his dog and him and his kid. For me, I'm all right with not having that guy as a friend.
Right.
Because of the way he or she conducts themselves. Right. That should be everyone's policy. If you see somebody...
My question is, do you, as you're saying good day, do you let them get on record a little bit to give them a little... Because leaving sometimes, a loss can get through to these people.
I personally would go on record and say, I do not condone this.
I can't be around this.
And I can't be around this, and I can't sort of support it, even if it's just in a workplace environment.
Yeah,
like
that's good.
I cannot hang around. And here's the deal. I can't because I don't respect you. And I can't hang around people I don't respect. Do you know what I'm saying? That feeling?
Yeah, for me, it's more like it speaks volumes about who that person is, and it's painful to be around somebody that's like that. I can't do it.
How do you go out to lunch with that person knowing, or just say like, hey, I'm a white supremacist. Anyway, let's put that aside. I'm not asking you to come to meetings.
Exactly.
Let's just
Same
go
idea.
out and have a sandwich. And it's like, no, I'm turned off. It's too weird.
Idea.
so, sir, I'd like to talk to you about growing up in Minnesota. I'm recording for Eureka Live Radio, Eureka, California. Okay. Can you tell me what it was like growing up in Minnesota?
Well, I was born on a farm in a very small town called Blooming Prairie, Minnesota. And I lived there till I was 12. And it was pretty much in the middle of nowhere.
Which side of the cities was that on?
It was southern Minnesota.
Okay.
About
Somewhat near Red Wing or Mankato?
I think that's...
Am I in the right direction? Mankato? Or...
Kind of. More near Austin.
Are you in school now?
Yeah, I'm just taking one class at College of the Redwoods.
Yeah? What do you think about College of the Redwoods?
I like it. It's a far drive, because I live in Arcata, so that's kind of annoying, but otherwise, it's a nice school. I like all the teachers that I've met there.
What do you think of the gun range? Being right on campus like that?
I don't know. I've never gone to it. I mean, I hear them shooting.
Yeah, I think it's a little dangerous having a gun range right on the campus.
Yeah, but there's like a police academy there, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. As long as it's done safely. It's kind of weird, though.
I usually tried to find things to complain about. Groups support individual members in times of pain and trouble, and they help people grow in healthy and creative ways. Formal therapy groups can be a compelling source of persuasion, stabilization, and support. In the hands of a skilled, well-trained group leader, the potential healing powers inherent in a group are harnessed and directed to foster healthy attachments, provide positive peer reinforcement, act as a forum for self-expression, and teach new social skills. In short, group therapy provides a wide range of therapeutic services comparable in efficacy to those delivered in individual therapy. Let's keep going. Group therapy and addiction treatment are natural allies. One reason that people who abuse substances are often more likely to stay sober and committed to abstinence when treatment is provided in groups, apparently because of rewarding and therapeutic benefits like affiliation, confrontation, support, gratification, and identification. Let me read that again because I did. Oh, got a call.
And you'll know if this applies to you, and it probably doesn't. Most people avoid this trap, but if you do fall into this trap, you will consistently need more and more to achieve the same level of happiness. But the worst thing about this is if you keep feeding your cells adrenaline, if you keep seeking out stress, anything that puts bad chemicals in your body, your cells will not only ask for more, but they will multiply. This creates the urge to smoke weed, this creates the urge to gamble or drink alcohol, and this is where your cravings come from. Look at gambling. Nothing goes into your body with gambling, but many people are addicted to it. So sometimes you create the chemicals inside your own body.
It was AA and everything, but I like the meetings. Like, I like the people that were there.
Yeah.
You know, some of the other meetings I go to, like, I always figured I'd fit in more at the NA meetings, but it's like, I felt way more comfortable at that New Hope AA
That was a cool,
than I did anywhere else, really. Like, there were really good people there.
Yeah, it had a certain good vibe that I enjoyed. Right. But I was starting to get sick of it and feel like I was wasting my time when I would be there listening to the same person telling the same story.
Yeah,
and
can get kind of tedious.
It would come around to me and I would kind of feel like I don't really have anything to share. But I kept going out of habit and just out of that groupthink mentality. Gotta go to my meetings.
Right.
And then when the fire happened, I stopped going and I basically reached like a deeper point of sobriety where like I came
You were able to work more on yourself and just focus on you.
Something. I basically just changed my program from going to a lot of meetings and stuff like that to going to the Redwoods and running.
Yeah.
And then after my run, I kind of just meditate and walk around and stuff, and it seemed like it helped me grow. I mean, there came a point when I realized I didn't want to keep getting high because every time I use any substance to elevate myself, except for marijuana and coffee, basically the payback, the hangover, the crash, the withdrawal is just not worth it anymore.
Right.
It was an interesting thing to experience.
Yeah.
I can't even say it was a great thing to experience, but for some reason I did it.
It wasn't terrific, but it was an experience.
Yeah, but I just feel like it's done now, and I think that came from stopping going to the meetings and just being face to face with my thoughts, my issue, what am I going to do?
Yeah. So. Well, I mean, because I think, I like, just, I mean, you could do the group therapy, that's great and all, and I go to a meeting in Arcata every Monday.
Oh, really?
We meet as a group. Yeah, it's for the Suboxone group. Like, we all meet and, we discuss addiction as a group.
Uh-huh.
But really, me, like, I see a lot of I get a lot of benefits from just one-on-one personal counseling.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's hard for me to talk about my issues with a whole group, like, with a bunch of people around. It's, I'm a lot more introverted than extroverted, and it does, like, I'd like to keep to myself, and that's, like, I think sometimes people who get clean, they go to the meetings and they feel like they're expected to talk, like they're expected to be social, and they start to feel the pressure of, going to meetings, and I think that can be pretty stressful for some, like a real introvert going into recovery, like trying to get clean. Like, I think that counseling works great, just one-on-one.
Yeah.
Even this, just talking to you, like, this is cool too. This is, relaxing.
That was kind of the idea when I started. It was like a way for me and for other people to be able to talk in a different kind of environment than a normal conversation.
Yeah.
And it has helped a lot. So, but I haven't done it much lately. I've just been, for whatever reason, I lost interest in doing the interviews. Maybe a big part is because I'm an introvert too, and I don't want to go ask someone for an interview, But no, it's helpful. I guess, yeah, I was an introvert too. One thing was that I would be at the meeting worried that if I share something that people aren't even going to be listening, you know, or like they'll pass the basket like during my share or something, and then I just feel like whatever I was saying wasn't really worth much to them, and why did I even say it?
Right.
So that's why I like the counselor better.
I can see that. Like, yeah, that's why I wouldn't like to talk very often, is because like I really didn't have anything useful to say for other people. Like, they always told you, like, you know, bring the solutions, not your problems, and it's like, fuck off.
These guys bring in containers of guns. They got missiles and all that. When they say jump, they say, oh, aye.
Curtis is working his way up the ranks in the Jamaican underworld. He now traffics cocaine for the shower posse. And he's always on call.
They call me, I got a flight for tomorrow. And I got to do exactly what they said.
Doctor's office, basically, with a leather couch and television.
It's not the most intimate place.
No, but you have multiple ways that you can get in the mood. Magazines in the cupboard, and also the television, of course, where you can just use your imagination.
And are there things that you are supposed to do?
The last track is word sound recording artist Prince Charming.